everybody, I'm Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and tonight I'm going to show you a fantastic romaine salad with cucumbers and grapes and an ice wine Verjus vinaigrette. It's going to be awesome. Now this salad is going to be fresh and crisp with some beautiful fresh cucumber out of the garden. One of our friends gave this to us. Awesome, nothing like fresh produce. Beautiful romaine lettuce, nice and crisp, and some beautiful green grapes. Okay, you can use any kind of grapes you like. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to finish drying off my lettuce. I like to put it in the bowl that I'm going to serve it in, but put some dry paper towels in and just soak it up, the remaining water. I do the best I can in the colander, but it doesn't always get as dry. If you don't do this and dry off your leaves, the vinaigrette will not stick to it. Oil and water doesn't mix, so you need to do this. Make sure you do that. So in it goes. By the time you're done creating the rest of the salad, the leaves should be nice and dry and ready for your vinaigrette. Now the vinaigrette is going to consist of this fantastic ice syrup. Now ice syrup is, grapes that were left on the vine for ice wine or into that late of a season where it's nice and cold. They harvest it like that and it's nice and sweet. So instead of making ice wine, they made ice syrup instead. It's a beautiful sweetener. You can use it in place of honey or agave nectar or sugar in a vinaigrette. It's a really nice alternative. This is a nice Niagara vinaigrette because the Verjus that I'm using now, Verjus is the unripened Pinot Noir grape and it's the juice of it. So you can use this in place of lemon juice, okay, or lime juice, whatever your tangy acid's going to be in your vinaigrette. Other than a vinegar, you can use it instead of that. It's nice in cocktails. It's very tasty. So this is a very Niagara style vinaigrette, and it's going to go really, really nicely with the grapes already, with already a grape theme. So we're going to keep with that nice grape theme. There's nothing like a nice side salad to go with a hearty meal. Tonight we're serving Barbarian's grilled chicken. Make sure you check out that recipe, as well as grilled corn with a compound lavender butter. It's gonna be awesome. Now I like to tear the leaves off of the ribs, unless the ribs are nice and tender. If you wanna use the ribs of the lettuce, go ahead and fine. Instead of cutting my lettuce into pieces, I like to tear it. Because when you tear it, it tears between cell walls, okay? When you cut it, it cuts right into it. Everything starts oozing its liquid. You want them to stay nice and crisp, not get. The smaller leaves of romaine, they're nice and tender, so you can use the whole entire leaf. Make sure they're bite-sized pieces. There's nothing worse than getting slapped in the face by a big piece of lettuce with salad dressing on it. You really want to enjoy all this nice fresh produce while it's really in season in your area. So get those salads in you, raw veggies, cook them up, whatever. Make sure you're eating your veggies. Now just blot your salad with another dry paper towel, move them all around, and then remove your paper towels. Now I have some beautiful green grapes. Again, you can use any kind of grape you like. They're nice and washed, they're nice and crisp and plump, and I'm just picking them off the stem and scattering them about. It's a great way to get variety into your diet, mixing fruits and veggies together. I often like to make salads that are big and elaborate with beautiful colors and all kinds of flavors with fresh vegetables, a nice mix. Tonight, I'm featuring just a few flavors because they're going to stand out nicely. Now, I take my cucumber and I'm just going to peel slices. It's a good negotiation because the skins of most vegetables and fruits are the most healthiest thing for you. So you want to keep as much of that on as you can. But some people in the household don't necessarily enjoy eating those skins. So this is a nice negotiation. Also, if there's any blemishes that you don't really like, you can take those off in strips too. Now I'm going to cut into beautiful medallions because when you do this, it has a really nice pattern. It looks so nice when you do that, kind of like a pinwheel. So I'm just going to do medallions. I think I'm going to use the whole cucumber, and I'm going to scatter these guys about too. It looks awesome already, doesn't it? You could also add some nice apple in here if you wanted to. It's unnecessary. Now I'm just going to go get some fresh herbs from my garden, and we're going to get underway with this video. Now I just picked up some fresh parsley out of my garden. Feel free to choose whatever you like. If you have lavender, or if you have chives, or if you have cilantro or basil, whatever it is you really enjoy or you have it on hand, use that if you want to. Okay, I'm just going to use parsley and I'm going to finely mince it up, and it's going to actually go into my vinaigrette. While I was out there, I picked up some beautiful nasturtium flowers. Now the whole entire nasturtium plant, provided you grew them from seed, you did it yourself, or they're organic, you can use the whole plant, including the roots, the stem, the leaves, the flowers, and everything. So this is going to be a beautiful addition to our salad to just spice up the colors a little bit. They're a tiny bit peppery. They're a little bit greeny vegetal tasting. Beautiful. Look how pretty. They look like little Hawaiian flowers, and they come in all different colors. So it just spiced up our mix, didn't it? Both of these products and the olive oil I got from Harvest Barn Country Markets. You can find them at Niagara-on-the-Lake and in St. Catharines. Make sure you check them out online at harvestbarn.ca. They've got some really cool foodie things, okay? So this is how we're gonna get started. All right, I'm gonna start with about a teaspoon of ground mustard, dry mustard. You can use the prepared varieties, but I like using the ground for vinaigrettes like this, okay? So 1 teaspoon. I'm gonna freshly crack some peppercorns. Season with pepper to your own liking. I always add some chili flakes just because I like spice. Now, let's get started with these really cool ingredients. First things first, I'm going to sweeten this with about a tablespoon of this ice syrup. Look at that. It comes out just like maple syrup. Beautiful, except it's from grapes. The Verjus, I'm going to use about a tablespoon of that too. Actually, I'm probably going to use 2 tablespoons of that. Now, I'm going to use this beautiful olive oil, a really high quality extra virgin, about 3 tablespoons worth. And we're gonna mix it up and see where we're at with our seasonings. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. And you're gonna whisk it up. Now the purpose of the mustard is to keep that vinaigrette all together. Keep the oil and the vinegar mixed. Now you're gonna do a taste test. Oh, that's good. A little bit more sweetness. And you're gonna whisk it up. Let's try this. Ah, that is beautiful. Now, if you want it a little sweeter, add a little bit more. If you want a little tangier, add some more Verjus. And if it is just a little bit too, strong for you, tame it down with just a little bit more oil. You don't have to use olive oil. You can use canola oil or grapeseed oil. You want these other flavors to really shine through. I'm excited about this. It's going to be fantastic on this salad. Oh, beautiful. Perfect. Now there you go. That's what it looks like. It's very, you can't really see from my bowl. But a vinaigrette is a vinaigrette. It's a yellowy brownish color, and it's got this beautiful flecks of green. Fantastic. Now let's try this beautiful salad with this dressing. You want to make sure that you get one of those beautiful flowers on the top, get those grapes in there. It's going to be such a nice combination. Ice, syrup, Verjus, vinaigrette over top. Beautiful. Now look at that beautiful salad. It's going to be just as tasty as it is beautiful. All right, let's do this. Let's try it. Make sure you get some grape and some cucumber. That dressing is fantastic. Beautiful with this stuff. It really complements everything. A little bit sweet, a little bit tangy, a little bit savory. Fresh lettuce. That grape is beautiful with it too. Definitely a grapey theme. The nasturtium. I love that. What a nice surprise that those flowers are edible. They're so pretty in your salads. I love these flavors together. You're gonna love them too. Everything goes together perfectly. It's a really great combination. The cucumber and is really subtle. This stuff really stands out. Ice syrup and the Verjus. It's so tasty. So that's how you do it. That's how you make a romaine salad with cucumbers and grapes and an ice syrup Verjus vinaigrette. Sounds really fancy schmancy. It is kind of fancy schmancy. You're gonna love this. You gotta try it. So if you're trying to be healthy and you're trying to still make exciting salads, something different.
This is
That's it. Follow me on Twitter at Cooking with Kim E with a capital E. Like the fan page at facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. My shows are on ifood.tv/cookingwithkimberly and youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly. And my site is cookingwithkimberly.com. This show is brought to you by BAM Niagara Boxing Club. Don't hate, get in shape. Make sure you register for classes at bamniagara.ca. That's it, that's all. Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye.